your property on Pomelo 110, and we're going to walk it to let you know exactly what we're planning on doing so that we can get this back on the market as quick as possible to secure you a tenant. The first thing you'll notice is our lovely tenants decided that they were going to leave some of their garbage. It is garbage day today, so whatever the garbage man is nice enough to pick up, thank you, garbage man. Whatever he doesn't, we're going to be hauling off. So we'll get rid of that probably within the next day to two.
What's the tenant's security deposit?
$1,500.
Good.
So we are going to be using, I'll guarantee you right now, we're going to use all of the $1,500, and we're going to use it in a manner that's going to get you the best value for the future rent.
Yeah, over here.
So over here, we're going to go ahead and remove this satellite dish. The satellite dish just doesn't look very good, and it's got a lot of wires coming through and around. So we're going to go ahead and get that removed and get that capped off. And then because I don't want to try and match this color of paint because that's going to look odd, anywhere that they dug in, we're removing the wires, and then we're just going to be patching it up with whatever stucco we have here.
Okay.
Later on, we'll paint over it if we need to. This right here was the gazebo. It had a tarp on it. Here in Nevada, it's just too hard to keep cloth tarps durable. So when the winds came and the sun came down on it, it just trashed it. So it's over there, but there's no reason to try and put that back on. My suggestion is let us remove it. It won't be a tenant expense, it will be an owner expense. But we will just remove it. That way we have a nice little sit-down patio area if anybody wants it, and we don't have to worry about the tarp. We'll get all of this trimmed down. We're not going to be worrying too much about the fact that it's a little on the dry side. We're going to make sure the sprinklers are working. We're going to make sure your rose bushes come back. But we know that tenants just don't maintain grass. So we're going to be witnessing this again probably next go around. And there's some other junk on the other side of the house that we'll make sure gets hauled away too. So other than that, that's what we've got on the outside.
Okay.
So let's go and take a look at our inside. Ooh, I got sweat coming down my ears. Sorry about that.
No one can see it.
We haven't quite got to our cooler temperatures yet. For some reason, I thought now that we're in September, why not cool off? Again, I don't think we need these potted plants, so we're going to be removing those with the garbage as well.
And the little feed lines that running across here.
They're coming in from here, so I'll just get that cut off for right there. And again, this front yard landscaping is going to get, other than the palm trees, everything else will get trimmed up. But we're not touching the palm trees. That's a whole different ball of wax. That costs some money.
We did those last year.
Yeah, we don't need to do them again. So here we are on the property. The front area, the living room, does have a hole behind the front door that we're going to fix. A little bit of touch-up paint that we need to do on this wall. But the rest of the walls inside the property are pretty good. So I don't think we have to do too much with the painting. In this bathroom here, there is a toilet roll holder that is off the wall that we will get fixed.
Yeah.
And then we do have some light bulbs throughout the whole house that need to be taken care of. So any burnt out light bulbs will be addressed. In here we've got a transition strip that needs to be replaced. We're probably not going to be able to match it light for light for this. So we'll probably go a little with the darker wood, that way it brings in the built-in cabinet. So all this will look great. The ceramic tile didn't take any kind of beating at all, so that's good. Granite countertop looks amazing. We did do some work underneath this sink, if you recall, and we're going to go ahead and remove the water conditioner now, and we're going to get rid of this faucet for the RO system as well. Everything else, other than just a little wear and tear on this, we'll get a new handle. We've got no caps for some reason on either side of this. Don't think there ever was any, so the tenant went in and put on this white tape. We're going to remove the white tape and then rent it like we did before, see if anyone says anything to us. Let's see if there's anything I'm missing in here. We'll get light bulbs,
sure,
of course. Cabinets look great though. Cabinets, no beating up of the cabinets, which is awesome because these were the newer cabinets. They left the washer dryer, so that's great because this is your upper scale washer dryer. And then in here we'll leave all of the additional cabinets. But that that is something I would like to remove. It's not plugged in, there's no reason to have it. It's just gonna cause us more problems, so I'd like to get that capped off.
And Joe's going to give us a total price on everything.
Yeah, so, well, he'll give us the total price on the owner's side of it, which will be the RO system, the satellite, anything that wouldn't fall into the category of a security.
But basically, you'll have a total you might use out for $1,500.
Yes, yes, yes. But I think that would be a good idea to just get rid of that. I'm in the property right now and it feels hot. I am not sure why. We have tried to address it just by my normal lack of intelligence on thermostats, but you can see this thermostat is not on for some reason. So I don't know if it's workable or if there's something like a battery that needs to take place, so we need to get that checked out. There's another thermostat we'll show you in another room, but for whatever reason, it is just not cooling down in this house, so we need to look at the AC.
You're going to get technical air out to do it?
We are. Over here, we've got, rather than putting the door arm up here high where it always bends and breaks, I like it down here, so I'm just gonna leave it down there. It's a good security issue, so there should be no issues. Tenants were extremely hard on the carpet. I was hoping we could salvage it, but going upstairs, there's a smell that I don't like, and there's a couple extra stains that just aren't gonna look good, especially for this quality of a neighborhood. So we're gonna get new carpet down here and then the stairs and the upstairs. So that's going to be where the chunk of his 1,500 is going into, is because of the carpet being...
The 10 is 1,500.
Yeah, the 10 is 1,500. It's going to be going into that carpet. In here, minor, I don't know why they took the shower head off, but we'll get that fixed. And then I have no idea what occurred here. It looks like they might have fallen.
Or had a temper tantrum and kicked it in.
Well, kicking would not have been that big of a hole. I almost think something happened where they fell backwards, but either way, that's going to get addressed and fixed. And then depending on if we can get this matching color, that will help us on some of the touch-up paint that we want to do in the entry.
There's minor things like shades, like this little broken shade. We're going to try to get that fixed.
We're either going to replace that or we'll have to replace the shade. Eric wants us to turn the thermostat to where it's correct. I don't blame him. Nothing really in here other than just cleaning up some of the stuff that they left. And that pretty much handles the downstairs. So now the upstairs. Yeah, I think we just are going to watch this. I don't like the way that looks. We're assuming it's coming from the master bathroom toilet. We're going to remount that toilet and then I'm going to keep a close eye on it. But see how, I just don't know what to think about that. Because if it was just one leak, it would have been right here and it would have bubbled this popcorn ceiling so quick.
Yeah, I don't
know why it's just coming.
It's almost like there's a stain on it or something, but...
Like that bled through maybe, like an existing stain that when we painted the ceiling over time, it bled back through.
Maybe we don't even remount the toilet upstairs.
Just wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
I would tend to agree to that.
Okay.
And then we've got this, we've already talked about the carpet issue. So we are going to get new carpets for the stairs and new carpets for the entryway. Or sorry, for the hallway, not the entryway. This entry into the bedrooms. Bedroom number 1, upstairs, new carpet. Re-put this or reinstall it, but there's nothing wrong with it. So everything in here is fine. We're going to leave all these things that are up. So that way, this is made for a flat screen TV. It tells you if it's level or not. So I figured, well, if they've already installed it, let's leave it.
Okay.
We'll clean this door up a little bit. In here, the caulking all looks good, toilet looks good, flooring looks good. We have everything that we need other than the light bulbs, so really don't have to do too much than clean this. They destroyed the carpet in here. So that's also going to be new carpet. These are very expensive, and they've left 2 of them. So I figure, well, hey, if they've left it, our new tenant might want it. I don't think they're going to care that it's here. If they do, it's just 2 screws. We can touch up and do that later once we've identified a tenant. But again, not too much work on the walls. And once you get new carpet in here, it'll be great.
We've decided we don't want to paint the house.
Right.
There's no point in painting it. The walls are good enough.
I I agree.
Now, like this cable over here,
That's a phone cable, so we can roll it up and then just put it right here, but I'm not really wanting to rip that out technically,
okay?
because I get nervous about it. I mean, there's a phone jack here and a phone jack, well, that's a cable jack, but there's a phone jack there. I think we'll just roll that up. Most of the time, there's gonna be a bed here somewhere. They can just stick it under the bed and it won't be that big of a deal.
Okay.
So we'll get new carpet in here, new carpet in the closet, and then here is our master. This is where Eric thinks that if anything, it still might not be a bad idea to get this.
You see what I'm talking about? It's a little bit.
Just to have Joe look at it. I
Okay.
think it'd be a good idea to have Joe just look at it.
Isaac, normally when I've got a problem with a toilet, when you're doing what Jenny's doing, you can see it move around or rock. But it's not rock solid, but it's not,
Yeah, it's not true.
It's not moving much.
loose. But, you know, I don't know. I just say, let's have Joe take a look at it. And then if he blesses it and says it's good, then
We'll leave it alone.
we'll just keep an eye on it. We're missing a drain stopper here, but great shower. This is gonna clean up beautiful. This all looks great. Love the mirrors, love the new lighting fixtures. All that's great. Ceiling fan still has the remote control right here, so we don't have to track that down. And then we'll put new AC filters in. Once we determine what's going on with the AC, we'll make sure we clean those up, and then those
See all the
will
dirt
look
and stuff
really
on 'em?
nice. Yeah, so I mean, really, it's not bad. But besides the carpet, everything else, you know, is just a very minor cosmetic situation. Should be able to, by the time we get the carpet in and we get some of the things done, get it back on the market, not this Friday, but maybe the following Friday. So we're looking around 10 days.
I will stay on Joe. We will get it done quicker.
Okay.
Joe really likes me coming out and helping him all the time.
Well, I want to walk this with Joe tomorrow, so I have to figure out what time Joe can meet me here tomorrow, because I don't want anything to be forgotten.
Okay.
And I don't want lost in translation through email.
You want to send him this?
So we could send him that, or I'm also going to want him walking
Okay.
it too, because that way he can. So that's what I've got for you, but it's a good property. I do not think we should be doing any kind of upgrades. I don't think we should be changing anything. I think we just need to freshen it up, get it cleaned up, and get it back on the market.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.